Chewbacca says it won't. The thing is, no one knows. People think we weren't gonna hit 20k the first time. Guess what? We hit 20k. People didn't think we were gonna even reach back to our all-time high this time around. Guess what? We surpassed our all-time high. People thought Bitcoin died the first time around. Guess what? It's back again. So
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody or go down for all times in a blaze of glory?
Yo, what's up? Okay, so this section is called GPU mining profits as of today, and today's date is June 27th of 2021, and the price of Ethereum is $1,819.91. Now, last week, the price of Ethereum was $2,253.82. And going over the difficulty, it looks like we're at 6,129.535 terahashes, and our difficulty did drop a good amount. And checking out the block rewards, it looks like we're averaging around 2.1 to 2.3 ETH per block. Okay, so now going over this chart real quickly. This is the GPUs. On top is AMD, on bottom is Nvidia. This is the MSRP for each of these GPUs. This is what the GPUs are mining, which is Ethereum. This is what hash rate you should be expecting for each of these GPUs. This is how much power the GPUs should be pulling. This is the efficiency, which is the hash rate divided by the wattage. This is how much you're making last week per day before electricity. This is how much you're making this week per day before electricity. This is my electricity cost, which I pay is 10 cents per kilowatt hours. And this is the profit after electricity costs. And this is the percentage change. And it looks like from last week, our profits did drop around 8 to 9%. And if you did scroll over a little bit, this is the price that I'll shoot for each of these GPUs. This is the MSRP, once again, if you wanted to compare. Now, just be aware that every GPU is different and it is silicon lottery. So this is the best case hash rate you should be expecting for each of these GPUs. This is the worst case hash rate you should be expecting. This is the best case power your GPU should be pulling. And this is the high-end power draw if you maybe forgot to decrease your power limit or undervolt your cards. Okay, so now going over the most popular GPUs, starting with AMD, the 570, 580s, you should be earning around $1.68 a day before electricity. For the 5700 XT, you should be earning around $3.13 a day before electricity. And for the Radeon 7, you should be earning around $5.03 a day before electricity. And jumping on Nvidia size, for the 1660 Super, you should be making around $1.68 a day before electricity. For the new RTX cards, so the RTX 3060 Ti, you should be earning around $3.47 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3070, you should be earning around $3.52 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3080, you should be earning around $5.59 a day before electricity. And for the RTX 3090, you should be earning around $6.99 a day before electricity. And if you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see the RTX 3060 if you're using the dev drivers, and if you're not using the dev drivers. Under that, you'll see the new RTX 3080 Ti, and the RTX 3080 Ti is an LHR card, so you're losing about half your hash rates mining Ethereum. And under that will be the Nvidia CMP HX cards if you want to check those out. And scrolling further down, you'll see the OC settings that I set for each of these GPUs. Now on top is the best OC settings that I set, but just beware, it is silicon lottery, and if your GPU starts crashing, try using the safe OC settings first on the bottom and then get it closer to the best OC settings to get it more efficient. But overall, it looks like the percentage change did decrease about 8 to 9%. And more than likely, the reason why is because the price of Ethereum did drop, but our difficulty is dropping a good amount. So our percent of change didn't drop as much. But let me know your thoughts. And on the bottom, you'll see sheet 2 and sheet 1. If you click on sheet 1, you'll see the previous week's history for this chart. Last but not least, if you did want to grab this chart, what you want to do is join the Discord. You do have to do a quick CAPTCHA verification. Once you do so, you'll see a couple other options open up. You'll see a section called rules. Once you're in this section, you'll see this green check mark on the bottom. Make sure you click this green check mark. Once you do so, the full Discord will open up. Then what you want to do is scroll all the way to the bottom until you see this section called helpful info and links. And it will be in this section called weekly mining profits to sell. And it'll be this file right here called weekly GPU profits. So for this section, we're just going to go ahead and compare GPU's prices from this week. This will be the first week, so I'm just going to grab this week's prices. But next week, I'm going to go ahead and grab them off the used market, and we'll compare to see how much the prices have decreased or increased from previous weeks. I'm going to just choose the most popular cards, but let me know if you have any cards in mind and we can check those cards as well. Okay, so starting with the RX 580 8GB cards, it looks like they're averaging around $350. Okay, so the next card let's check out is the RX 5700 XTs. It looks like they're averaging around $800. And next, if you didn't want to check out the Radeon RX 6800 XT, it looks like they're averaging around $1,300. Okay, so for the next card, let's check out the GTX 1660 Supers. It looks like they're averaging around $400 to $430. And then the next card, let's check out the RTX 3060 non-TI. Now, just beware, any RTX 3060 going forward that's newly produced will be all LHR cards. But as of right now, they're going for around $700. Now, for the RTX 3060 Ti, it looks like those are going for around $1,000. And checking out the RTX 3070s, it looks like these are going for around $1,050. And checking out the RTX 3080s, it looks like these are going for around $1,650. And last but not least, for the RTX 3090s, it looks like they're going around $2,350 to $2,400. So there you go. Those are the different prices for each of the GPUs as of right now for this week. Buying them used if you're trying to get the cards right now and don't have to wait in a line in front of a store or refreshing a page constantly until it's on stock. If you're willing to buy scalper prices, these are the prices you're ideally looking at as of right now for this week. Now, I will do this once a week and I'll have an updated video and I'll have a chart with it as well going forward. So right now, the news is going forward, all RTX 3060 cards will be LHR. So you can't bypass anymore, like using the dev drivers. So if you have an old RTX 3060 that can read the dev drivers, those are a few in the many. So those cards will be rare. So if you have one of those, like I have one of those cards. So these cards will be rare if you have the ones that can read the dev drivers. But going on further, all RTX 3060s will be LHR. But just beware, the 3070s, the 3060 Ti's, and the 3080s will maybe be LHR. So those you have to check the box, check the SKU, make sure it's not LHR if you're not trying to buy an LHR card. So bad news, but don't buy any more RTX 3060s. That's the news. Hey, have you talked about the BTC hype? It going to 160 in 2021? Well, we still have 6 months, so it could happen. People say in the crypto space is that 1 month of crypto is like 3 months of like stocks. So if we have 6 more months left, that's like 18 months. Yeah, anything can happen. 160? Forget 160. 260. Let's go. Chewbacca says it won't. The thing is, no one knows. People think we weren't going to hit 20K the first time. Guess what? We hit 20K. People didn't think we were going to even reach back to our all-time high this time around. Guess what? We surpassed our all-time high. People thought Bitcoin died the first time around. Guess what? It's back again. So the thing is, it's kind of too early to tell because the ban news kind of just took effect right now. So we got to give it some time. That's the thing. Too many people think crypto is just way too short term. But if you look at the charts, you should see it more long term. When the crypto farm moves to Texas, it will skyrocket. I feel like that's not going to really be the big news that's going to skyrocket crypto. It's going to be more like something has to be done in China because China has billions and billions of dollars. If you have China with crypto, all those billions and billions of dollars is going to go into crypto. So yes, the moving is good because it's more decentralized, but we still want China in the game. We want all states in the game. Just think about it. Why do you think Disney, the NBA, even though they're American-made companies, why do you think they bow down to China? Just because of the money. And it makes sense because they have billions and billions of dollars. Forget democracy. We want the money. So yes, the moving will be good for decentralization, but eventually we do want China back in the game. China won't unban. They are pushing their own crypto. I mean, if they're pushing their own crypto, they have to eventually unban because how they gonna ban crypto and they're pushing their own crypto? They need the blockchain technology to push their own crypto. It's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I have to close everything. being around 100 isn't too bad, because really you want to look at your GPU temperatures. If it's 100 degrees like in your mining room, and if you have proper exhaust setup, you should still be okay. But if it's like in your bedroom, like where you're sleeping or where you're eating, then yeah, that might be too hot. Oh, but that was the news of the day. Don't buy any RTX 3060s going forward, because unfortunately, all of them will be LHR. But just beware, the 3060 Ti's, 3070s, and 3080s, those you want to look at the boxes, check the SKU, because it may be, it may be not. Should I get a 3070 or 3080? Well, those are both good cards. If you're going to get them for mining, just make sure you get the non-LHR cards. You may have to look at the boxes or see if they are non-LHR. Now, if you're just buying them for mining, just try to get the cards for MSRP. But it's still kind of rough. But the prices of GPUs, like the scalper prices, did come down. Gave up on Chia? Not really. I'm done plotting because I've filled up all my plotting, but I'm just farming now. I can show you how many plots I have. I have 726 plots. So yeah, but I'm pretty much done plotting. Chia update, I got you. Still Chia farming. I'm done plotting. I've pretty much filled up all my plotting drives. So I finally finished plotting. 726 plots. So I'm making $6.12 a day. Alright, so thanks for everyone who stopped by. I had a blast, and hopefully you guys had fun as well. And if you have any questions you want to ask me live, I do stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofminer every Sunday, 2:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. And if you do need any type of help, definitely join the Discord. I or someone knowledgeable will definitely help you out. Okay, but before I leave, let's throw some crazy effects. Let's go RTX off. Let's do a barrel roll. And let's throw my boy Trunks. But of course, go out there, keep grinding. A life of the miner out. Let's get through life. Let's get through life before we kill it. Let's go! Cloud him up! You did it! Now what? You did it. Muck escapes!